What's going on, guys? It's Marcus from Wall Street Assassins, back at it again with another video today. We're looking at the overall economical calendar. Today's the 9th of January, 2023. Always want to check out the economical calendar. This way we can see what overall is happening with the market. Today at 11 a.m., we have two Fed expectations going on. And then we have the consumer credit at 3 p.m. Tomorrow, Powell speaks in Sweden, so that may move the market at 9 a.m. Um, what else? Wednesday, nothing really scheduled. Thursday, a lot of information coming out. Thursday, we got Bullard speaking. We have CPI coming out. All of this is before the market even opens. We have jobless numbers, so definitely want to be careful on Thursday. We even have the Fed budget at 2 p.m. On Friday, we have import price index, consumer inflation expectations. So got a busy week, so make sure you guys pay attention to see what time these news outlets or these important people or important information is coming out. This way you guys can stay on your toes. You guys can check this out on Market Watch. Look up economical calendar. First stock we're looking at is Meta. Meta's a little bit more on the overbought side. You can see the RSI over here. It's a little bit more on the overbought. If you look over here, we looks like we're kind of breaking out. This was like a previous resistance zone. This 130 level starting to break out above like 131 over here. So I definitely want to see what's going to overall happen if we're going to continue breaking out. Overall, we are seeing some bullish signs where we're still trending above that 180-day EMA. Whenever we're above it, that is a bullish sign for uptrend. And once we start to break below it, that is a trend for that's a situation or a switch towards a downside, right? So if we do start to hold above this 131 zone, I want us to hold above that 131 zone, and then we could possibly look for some long positions. We could look for some long positions all the way up towards like 139, which was a previous resistance level. So make sure you guys watch out for that. And if we do start to come down, watch for that 129 break, and then we could at least start coming down towards 125 down here, where we had this little steps start to form. Overall, Meta is above the 1 year, so definitely want to keep that in mind that Meta is bullish. It's above that 1 year EMA. So it's the 1 year over here. See, we're above that 1 year and we're holding above it. So that is bullishness. And we could possibly long term run up towards that 152, but short term, we definitely want to watch out for those key levels that just came up and told you guys. So watch for that 130, 150 break, and then we can start going 135 and higher. And then watch for the break of 129, and then we can start getting down towards like 125 levels. Next stock we're going to talk about is Tesla, right? Tesla has been giving a lot of volume lately, and that seems to be one of our bread and butter stocks that we seem to try to trade every day or look at every day. Tesla overall, no secret here throughout the year. We have been on a downtrend. We're still below that 1 year EMA. So that means Tesla right now is still bearish. Tesla's going to be bearish until she gets above that EMA. And that EMA is around 121. So we're not too far from that. But a lot of things can happen. It could reject this EMA like it's done many times in the past and come down. So overall, Tesla does look bearish, but let's look on the short term to see what's going to happen, right? On the short term, if we're looking at the 180-day over here, you can see kind of finding some strong support around that 101 level. A lot of traders are waiting for this 100 level to be broken because there's a lot of downside, right? If you guys see my previous videos, Tesla could probably go to 84 and maybe even lower, right? So definitely watching that 100 level for the downside long term, but short term, Tesla Tesla could probably break that 120, start pushing 126, maybe even going towards like 139 up here, right? So watch out for that. And to the downside, watch for the break of 111, and then we can start retesting that 101 level, right? So 111 down to 101, maybe even lower. Let's jump over towards the 20-day. Make sure there's no obstacles in our way. Sure enough, we are right below the 20-day SMA. So that 20-day SMA is lining up with the overall 1 year EMA. So that's double resistance. Not only that, the RSI is a little bit more on the overbought. So wouldn't be overall shocked if we see a U-turn on Tesla and Tesla starts to pull back. seems to be trapped in this range, right? If you look at it on the 20-day, from that 125 to 101 seems to be a very big sideways range. So this is the top of that range. So we could easily reject that and come back down, and we look for a short around 111 down towards 101. That's where Tesla looks like it may want to go. And if it shows strength, watch for that 120 break, and then we can start going to 126 and higher. Last but not least, the piece of resistance. We're looking at SPY over here. Let's jump over to SPY towards the 1 year. So SPY 1 year MACD does look like it wants to cross over. RSI is basically idle over here. SPY has a lot of things going for it right now, where we basically were making higher lows over here, and then we broke above that 1 year trade line over there. So definitely that's the first sign of bullishness. Now the 1 year does not update until the market opens. So this MACD may be crossed over already. So we don't know. So we got to see around 9:30 to see what this MACD looks like. But overall, SPY is looking bullish, right? It does have a lot of resistance ahead of it. So even though it's bullish, this dotted line right here, that's a SMA, and this solid line over here, solid blue line, represents the 1 year SMA at 392. So definitely a lot of resistance to the upside. So we want to check to see what the smaller charts are looking like. And if we're looking at the smaller charts over here, you can see that SMA right here on the 180-day around 390. It needs to be broken before we can start even pushing up towards the 1 year SMA, which is at 393. So this is a very difficult spot for a lot of traders. Most people probably wouldn't want to go for a long position over here. If you do, you know it's a high risk long position just because these levels could easily reject the overall stock. So watch out for that clear zone for SPY. Maybe a lot of people are going to be waiting for the break of 393, and then we can start going to 400. That'll be a lot safer of a trade, especially if we break 393 and start to hold above it, and then we push back up. Or if it does reject this zone, right, and this level becomes a major resistance zone today, you want to watch for the break of 387, and then we could start pushing down towards 383, which was a previous support. And then if we break that, we could go at 377. Our size on the overbought position, meaning it's more in favor for downtrend. And then on the 20-day MACD is already crossed down. So you could get an intermediate short from 389 down towards that 387. So watch out for that on SPY. That's going to be it. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video. Make sure you guys subscribe. Comment below what stock you guys are watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.